Bring it in, pimps and players. It's Bro Fresco here, and today we have the first ever look at an in-game preview of Yorick's abilities after his rework. These are all of Yorick's abilities, his passive, his Q, W, E, and ultimate previewed in frickin' game. So this is the Yorick rework. We're about to see what all of these abilities do. Everything that they mean, what happens, what Yorick looks like, what his new ghouls look like, all of that good stuff, and it is all on the Yorick rework. Yorick, the Shepherd of the Lost Souls rework page. I'll be linking this in the description box below. This is the official reveal webpage. It includes all of his abilities, probably his new lore, also some gameplay tips and tricks, and a review of what the gameplay is like. But without further ado, here is the new splash art right here on the right hand side. Yorick Murray, he's got an X cross there. Honestly, that looks like the Baker Pantheon's bread. There's his shovel thing, all that good stuff. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this. Yorick, the Shepherd of Lost Souls, which I think is a new name. I believe he used to be called Yorick the Gravedigger. So first up is Yorick's passive, Shepherd of Souls, which titles in with his name. Yorick can have up to 4 Mistwalkers, I think those are the new ghouls, in his service at once. Mistwalkers decay if they move too far from either Yorick or the Maiden of the Mist. Ooh, a new mechanic. A grave is occasionally created when enemy minions or neutral monsters die near Yorick, and all enemy champions that die near him leave a grave. So every time you get a kill, you make a grave. Sometimes when you're farming CS, you make a grave. Sometimes when you're farming in the jungle, you make a grave, and you get 4 Mistwalkers, and they decay when they get too far away from Yorick or the Maiden of the Mist. Now, we have to figure out what the hell is Maiden of the Mist, and we have to figure out what a grave does. But let's watch the video and hopefully it tells us. Alright, so by looking at that, first I just want to say Yorick's cape looks awesome. You can't even see his legs from this kind of point of view. When you're looking at his back, you can't even see his freaking legs. He looks like he's just floating in air, which might need to be changed because, you know, Yorick, I kind of want him to have legs. But the cape looks awesome. He's got the cloak on his head, the big banana that the souls come out of his banana. But as you can see, when this minion dies near Yorick, he doesn't have to hit the minion. He doesn't have to get the last hit, and it still spawns a grave. And I think that's really cool because obviously I'm terrible at last hitting minions, so that's great. And the grave there, okay, awesome. We didn't get to see the 4 minions though, but hopefully we'll see it in the next video. So passive, kind of, I wanted to say it's simple, but it really isn't. It's got 3 different mechanics to it. The 4 different ghouls, the fact that they have to be close to Yorick, so the 4 different ghouls being close to Yorick or the Maiden of the Mist, and then a grave. And the grave has 2 different mechanics, and the Yorick minions have like 3 different mechanics. So, I mean, yeah. Not that simple when you think about it like that, is it? Alright, next ability. Q, Last Rites and Awakening. Yorick's next basic attack deals bonus damage and restores some health. Good. If Last Rites kills a target, it creates a grave. Good. If there are at least 3 graves nearby, and Last Rites is on cooldown, Yorick can instead cast Awakening to raise Mistwalkers from the graves. Awakening is his... Okay, so Awakening is the second part of Q. So boom, you press Q, your next auto attack becomes empowered, just like Nasus's Cane, for example. And it does damage, extra damage, and restores health. Easy. You need to use it to last hit minions because then it will guaranteed create a grave. So boom, it's just like, kind of like either Nasus's Q or Aurelia's kind of reset Q. You use it to farm, and while you're using it to farm, it's beneficial for you because you're summoning graves. Now, obviously, if you get 3 last hits in a row, you get 3 graves, and then you can reactivate Q by the looks of it and cast Awakening, which raises the Mistwalkers from the graves. Now, obviously, if you hit Q on 3 minions, you get 3 graves, or if you farm 3 minions, you get 3 graves. But remember, you can have 4 of those Mistwalkers, so you should have 4 graves before you use Awakening. Then you can do the maximum, you know, damage or whatever. So look, he has 3 graves, use Q to last hit that minion, now he has 4 graves, reactivates Q, gets the ghouls up, and they just start hammering away on Mordekaiser like the bullshit Yorick mechanics that we know and love. So remember, you can spawn graves by either killing the minions with Q, or just randomly when minions die, graves come. When champions are killed, graves spawn. And remember, only 4. You can only have up to 4 of those ghouls, which, holy shit, they weren't losing health. Oh my god, let's put a slow-mo on that. Speed, 0.5. Look at this. They're not dying. They're not dying. They're taking forever to die. Holy shit, the damage too. Oh my god. Riot, what have you done? The next ability is Dark Procession. This has one sentence. Yorick summons a destructible wall of corpses that encircle a target area for a few seconds. But this looks amazing. It's trapping Mordekaiser. Hold up. We them boys. Holy shit! It makes a fucking circle wall that you can't get out of. This is a Nivea and a Zir on steroids. It is like a snare on steroids and everything else just put together. Holy crap. Oh my god. Whoa, obviously you're gonna be able to flash it, but still, that is just amazing. A freaking unescapable wall. Circle. Gonna be very hard to hit though. Very hard to hit. Wow. That is awesome. I think that is awesome because it's a new mechanic. I like that. It's simple and it's a new mechanic we haven't seen in League of Legends. But it is going to be hard to hit, although it'll be hard to hit on one person. Like while you're laning in, in laning phase, it'll be hard to hit. In a team fight where you've got 5 people clustered together, just throwing this down. Obviously it's amazing if you can hit it on somebody, but just throwing it down. I mean, if you get their tank caught in this, that's great. Their tank becomes useless, you know? You catch a volley bear in there, he's gone for the next, 5 seconds. So that's amazing. Anyway, moving on, we have Morning Mist. Yorick hurls a glow ball of mist that deals magic damage, applies a slow, and marks a target. This literally sounds like a cum shot. I'm not even joking. He hurls a glow ball of mist, it deals damage, it applies a slow, and it marks the target. I mean, are we getting into porn here, or are we still looking at the Yorick rework? Anyway, Yorick and Mistwalkers get a movement bonus when heading towards those marked targets. So it's obviously a skill shot, I think. Let's check it out. Oh, that's what it was! That's what this was. We did a LOL news, I think it was 1 week ago, where that file was on the PBE. This skill shot file was on the PBE. Now, this is the first skill shot that has ever looked like this, so it was a unique skill shot, which was awesome. But look at that. It's on quite a long range, does AoE damage, can mark multiple people, I guess. Anyway, does AoE magic damage, and then they're marked. And the minions just, woo! They leap! They leap towards! Oh, that is awesome! That is so fucking awesome! Let's watch it again, because that is so awesome! You do it, you fire a green cum shot, and then your minions just jump on top of it. These little cum guzzling sluts. Oh my goodness. That got a bit too graphic there, but still, that is pretty awesome. And moving on to the ultimate. The Eulogy of the Isles. Yorick summons the Maiden of Mist. At higher ranks, she'll bring some Mistwalkers with her. The Maiden moves and attacks on her own. When Yorick attacks the Maiden's target, he'll deal bonus magic damage based on the enemy's maximum health. This is like a Shaco clone, or more like a Mordekaiser ult, I would think. Anyway, let's take a look. So Yorick spawns this Maiden of Mist, and she brings 4 ghouls with her, which remember, 4 ghouls is the maximum you can have. So he spawns this Maiden of Mist, and then if she starts attacking Mordekaiser, when Yorick attacks the same target as her, he's gonna deal extra damage, just like Kalista's passive on W when binded with somebody. So look at that, each auto attack is doing more, fuck me. Okay, this is awesome. You literally spawn something. That's crazy. And she looks fucking crazy too. Look at that Maiden of Mist. Oh my god, that's... Jeez. One more time. We'll take one more look at it. The Maiden of Mist. The minions. And then obviously here you could use your E ability as well, and then the E from a long range, because look at this. Maiden of Mist is spawned at range. She does range damage. And then now if Yorick used his E ability, the cum shot, his minions would instantly jump on top. Or if he used the cum shot then spawn them, the minions would jump straight on Mordekaiser. So that is a first look and a sneak peek at Yorick in-game after the rework. As we scroll down this page, we can see some artwork here, which is just beautiful of Yorick in-game, are accompanied by videos now, which is really, really good. Normally they aren't. So that, okay, it's just the ultimate. Okay, don't worry about that. Sorry, I thought Riot did something amazing. It's just the ultimate again. Okay, guys. Please. But anyway, you can go read this, learn a bit more about his team fighting, his mid-game, which lane he should be played in, all of that good stuff, although I will be doing a gameplay as soon as he is released in the next few hours or in the next day on the PBE. So subscribe to make sure you're up to date with that. This just in, Shishimi Akali, Butcher Olaf, Barbecue Leona, all three of them are going to cost 750 RP, so extremely cheap, and Baker Pantheon is only going to be 975 RP right now, so these skins are absolutely cheap. Honestly, I expected like a 1350 at least, and 975 for the other ones, but apparently not. So we'll see how they are when they get up on the PBE, but that is just beautiful. Anyway, without further ado, smash 10,000 likes on this video, please, pimps and players. Go ahead and check out the League Nation, link in the description below or annotation on screen. League Nation is a channel where we post League of Legends highlights practically every day or every second day. High level, challenger, masters, pro players, all that good stuff. Go and check it out. We are almost at 30,000 subscribers. Thank you very, very much. Go ahead and watch the video I posted last night of, I think it was the GIF of Yorick, but I mean, shit, we got the whole rework now, so that doesn't really matter. Until then, I think honestly, just go ahead and sit tight, and in about between 3 to 7 hours is when the videos will start coming up. So later tonight or later today, depending on where you are in the world, these videos will be up. So just be refreshing that Bro Fresco YouTube channel and you will be the first to know, or turn on notifications. There is a setting underneath which you can turn on and you'll get notified every time I post a video. Entirely up to you. I would appreciate it though. Thank you. Anyway, without further ado, pimps and players, this has been another kind of episode of the LOL News, or a look at Yorick's rework anyway. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for leaving a like, for subscribing, all that good shop, butchers. Anyway, I'll make it up to you tonight with some amazing videos. I won't let you down.